Hello, and welcome back to a new day of Stories at Sora Robinson. I'm the Magic Box Oh no, I can't find my hat. I feel so awkward with it. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna look for my hat. You guys watch the story of the silly banana.
Once upon a time, there was a silly banana. Silly banana lost his peel. Banana was known to lose his peel. Banana looked under his bed. Behind his door. Even in his trash. Yuck. Banana got upset when all of a sudden he remembered where he left his peel. Banana left his peel outside so he could get a little bit tan. The end.
So glad he found his peel, but I still can't find my hat.
Why don't you retrace your steps?
That's a great idea, Baby Box. I will retrace my steps. Okay, here I go. You are so smart, Baby Box. Thank you.
I want to get even smarter.
Well, then I'd say it's time for...
It's school time for Baby Box!
Today's teacher is... Jalen in Mr. Taylor's class, who has some really great facts about Selena Q.
Esta historia será acerca de Selena Quintanilla. She was born in 1971. Ella comenzó a cantar cuando solo tenía 8 años de edad. Her music was in Spanish y le gustaba mucho la pizza. Selena always wanted to have a farm with a lot of animals. Selena es la reina, is the queen of Tejano.
She was such an inspiration. Thank you for providing that information, Jalen. You know, stories can really help us see the world from different perspectives. And this next story, called Fluffy, does just that.
The Scary Costume Month is the month I met my owner. She is so nice to me, and I love her so much. She smells like dog treats and gives the best cuddles. Then one day came that changed everything. She told me to stay quiet, and I saw her walk inside her house. Her mom started to argue with her. That's when the girl's mom saw me. I started to bark in happiness, forgetting that I was supposed to be quiet. Her mom kicked the girl out, and we had to live outside. Honestly, I didn't really care because, it's outside. But the girl started crying. The next day we needed to start walking. I was so tired and missed my bed, but I would do anything for the girl. The last thing I remember was us getting covered in snow. The next morning I tried to look for the girl, but all I saw were cars that flashed red and blue. They took me to this place with a bunch of other dogs. I tried telling them that I wanted to see and be with the girl, but they didn't hear me. One time, they took me out of my cage to see a family. Then I saw a little girl that looked exactly like the girl. I got so happy I started to bark to tell her that it was me, Fluffy. That's when the family walked out without me. I wasn't going to let them go that fast. I ran through the doors and ran after the car. I kept running after the car until I smelt it. Dog treats! I started to look around everywhere, but I could not see the girl. I kept running to the smell until I arrived at a store. That wasn't the girl. They tricked me. The next morning, I found a map. I couldn't read, but maybe there could be a clue to the girl. That's when I saw the red plus. The same plus on the car when they took the girl. It didn't look too far away, so I looked around for the red plus. I found it! I started running as fast as I could. I ran in and sniffed for the girl. I knew where she was. I busted open the door and saw the girl. I was so happy to see her, but she wasn't moving. I sniffed her hand, but nothing. That's when the doctor ran in and started yelling. They took the girl again. I didn't want her to go. I waited outside all day just to see the girl again. I waited days and days, but she never came back out. One day, a little old lady came out of the Red Plus building and took me with her. I didn't stop her, though, because I just had a feeling I would never see the girl again. She was exactly like the girl. I started to trust and love her. One day, my new owner came to me and put on some dark-colored socks, and we went to this park. I thought we were going to play, but we stood with a bunch of people wearing black. I even saw the girl's mom, but she was crying. I wondered why she was crying at a dark rectangular box, but I never bothered to ask. When we went home, I dreamt of the girl, hoping that one day she would come back home to me. The end.
What a special story. I'm so sorry that he lost his good friend, but I'm also really glad he found a new friend to love him and take care of him. What a special pet. Now in our next story, we're going to meet another special animal that lives right here in Tucson in the jazzy tale of the Orange Cat.
The Orange Cat. The orange cat across the street likes to run into the road. One day, instead of running into the road, she sat and watched the cars go by. She likes to watch people sitting, just sitting. She likes to watch butterflies. Ooh, a butterfly. Another butterfly. She likes to be the best cat around. The cat in the house next door likes to come around and be with the orange cat. They walk the street together. They shared food sometimes. Many cats looked up to the orange cat as the leader. They were one big happy family. The end.
You are so cool. Hey, let's check in with somebody else who's cool.
It's time for another question with
Curiosity Box.
Today's question comes from Michael in Miss Levine's class, who writes, "Why don't you make a quote box?" What? What a great idea! I wonder why we didn't think of that before. But you know what they say? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. And the second best time to plant a tree is now. Which is basically like saying, even though we didn't do it before, we can do it now. So, may I introduce to you the newest member of the Magic Box family, Quote Box. So here's how you can help. When you click on today's What Did You Think link to give us your feedback, you can also submit your favorite quote, and then we can share some at the end of the week. And until then, keep writing, using your imagination, and we'll see you tomorrow